Hello everyone and welcome to Monday's edition of the vlog. Hope you're enjoying the start of your week. We've got a few things breeding at the moment around here, so I'll jump right into that and let you know what we've been putting together. So let's get straight to it. Alright, so as you know, we are breeding the het albino spotted pythons this season, which is going fantastic. The female's starting to look really plump and they've stopped locking as much now, which is a very good sign. So we'll keep an eye on her a bit more. Hopefully they lock a few more times just to make sure that they're in a very good position to produce some viable eggs for us. And we've also put the Woma pythons together, so it's going to be another great season with the Womas. As you can see from this, we have the male and the female Woma together now, which you can see that's the female on top. And as you can see, she is very big as it is, and actually on top of the male at the moment. So when I introduced those two in, they locked within about 12 hours. So it's good to see that they're getting straight to business, but I will keep an eye on them and see how we go further on in the season. And of course there is our spotted pair with the dark male and the iridescent female. Now the female is obviously more inquisitive than the male, but it seems like they're not really showing much more interest, so I'll keep an eye on them and watch that growth to make sure that she's doing really well. But still, fingers crossed to make sure we get those white babies this season. Now the other pairing that we did try was the diamond python buddy to our coastal jag Rose. Now I wasn't too sure whether Rose would be ready or not, considering she was still a little bit smaller than what I like to breed my carpets. But I tried anyway, gave it a couple of days, and there wasn't really much interest. So what I'll do is I'll let them cool a bit more and give it another crack in maybe a month, and just to see whether it is worth trying this season. If not, I'll feed them both up, get them nice and plump, ready for the next season. So now that it's getting a lot cooler, I'm able to handle my reptiles a lot more and get them more accustomed again to handling, as it when they are quite cool, they're not as flighty and ready to bite or anything like that, which is a great thing to be able to teach them to be handled in a way, or become tolerable to being handled. As much as, you know, Maggie, she's quite full on as it is, she's very inquisitive and wants to go around, but it's good to show, especially blackheads, that once the time is right, it's good to be able to get them out, give them a bit of enrichment as well. So what I try and do with all of them is get them out for a little bit, handle them, make sure they've still got my scent in a way to know that I'm not food, and make sure that there's no way, shape or form that anybody that handles any of our reptiles is going to get bitten, with obviously the exception of Parkinson, which I don't really trust that much anyway. But with that said, I want to make sure that you guys know that these guys are still animals. They are from the wild, even though they are captive, so we need to make sure that we treat them with a lot of respect compared to, well, even any animal for that matter. You got to make sure that you treat every animal with the respect that it deserves, and especially these misunderstood creatures, they don't really want to hurt us. They just want to make sure that they can get about their business, have a feed, sleep, bit of a shag, what have you, that's it. But I want to make sure that everybody is on the same page as I am. So with that said, I think me and Mags here are going to go and cut it here, shut the vlog off for the afternoon and go rest up. So it'll be a good opportunity to work on a few things for the Wollongong Reptile Expo, which is in August, which Chelsea and myself will be going down for. We'll be bringing some merch, hopefully. We'll be doing some like those Cbtv mugs, some shirts and other things like that, which would be a great exposure for Cbtv. And of course we will be documenting along the way. We'll be doing obviously these vlogs for Cold Blooded, but we will be doing other things like the whole expo will be filmed by Cbtv, and we'll document it in a way to make sure that this expo gets really big and promotes wildlife as a whole. So make sure you go check them out on Facebook at Wollongong Reptile Expo 2018. We will be there. Come and say hey, and we'll obviously be live feeding along the way. Until then, I hope I see you guys on Thursday. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me, and of course that notification bell. Have a fantastic week, guys.